Okay. Now we are really live. I don't know what was going on earlier. Before I get started into this, or I hope the mic is not going to be a distraction. I am over here sipping on, just in case you wanted to know, for about a good hour. Yes, I went to bed around like 7 in the morning. But I am drinking my beet juice. And I just want to show you guys that beets are very, very staining, but red and purples are good for your blood. We'll do a video about what foods are good for what. Come on in here, Tritonic. Me too. We have a lot in common. Come on here, Queen of Plants. That's like, don't go. Queen of Plants, what you know about go? Girl, bye. But anyway, so this is the beet juice, y'all. It is so good, by the way. Beets are so good. Love it, love it, love it. So of course, today I am wanting to do a reading, and this week is going to be pretty light. I actually want to focus this week on a lot of readings. Actually, I don't want to do in-person caseworks. I don't really want to do energy work because I'm working on somebody's casework already that's pretty big. So of course, unless it's some emergency work, I want to stick to doing readings. And of course, I've never done a reading on Lisa Left Eye. I love Lisa Left Eye, and we have so much in common. Lisa Left Eye and I, like as far as life path numbers, signs, ethical backgrounds, just all the stuff. And so I never wanted to do a reading on her because I feel so connected with her. And it's kind of like reading myself. I don't think that there's really any fun in reading yourself because, you already get insight anyway. So just everything about her is just so mysterious. And, I call her Mrs. Supernova because, coming into the realm of a Gemini and a life path number 5, bitch, you are dealing with some supernova type of energy. Come on in here. Come on in here. So anyway, yes, Lisa Left Eye is one of my favorite entertainers of all times. And I remember even being younger and trying to imitate Lisa Left Eye. She was so boyish and so anyway, I just left her, honey. Come on in here, the red cup. Listen, Joan, no drugs up in here. Okay, no alcohol. I want to say this too. I use red cups. I use straws because I'm just too lazy to do my dishes. To be honest with you, that's what it is. I don't want to waste water. I don't. So to keep my kitchen in good shape, I just rather use plastic cups. And of course, people are concerned about plastic. Let's get into this very quickly. Most of the contaminations in the oceans come from Africa and China. If you're not aware of that, you could do your research on that. The plastic that's in the ocean does not come from the United States of America, honey. Okay, so y'all need to get on the Africans and the Asians about plastic in the motherfucking ocean. Okay, I care about ocean life. I care about the life of the tortoise and the turtles and the dolphins and the whales and stuff like that. Trust when I tell you that. Me and my people, we've donated, time and energy, we'll keep it at that, to a lot of organizations, including keeping the oceans clean. Let's talk about it, honey. Okay, we can show receipts on that too. So I utilize these cups over and over again. And what I do is I will try to use this cup like 7 times because, of course, you're not supposed to use this. Let's see, what does a triangle say? Okay, I'm in luck. You can use this cup 6 times. And if you want to know how, on the bottom of plastic cups, they have a triangle that has a number. That means you can use it safely that many times. So I use this cup about 7 times. And when I'm done with it, I put bleach in it. I have some good bleach too, honey. I got that Mexican bleach. Come on in here. That good old Mexican bleach, girl. Anybody in here Mexican, girl? You know exactly what I'm talking about, honey. So you put that good old Mexican bleach in it. You swish it around. And it cleans it up, girl. It cleans anything. And you rinse it out. So like I said, I do it about 7 times, and then I throw the cup out. And then, of course, the straw, I don't reuse the straw. But, honey, like I said, girl, you're more concerned about the plastics being in the ocean from the Asians and the Africans, honey. Blame it on them, motherfucker. Not Americans, okay? So anyway, honey, I'm just enjoying my beets, honey. Let me enjoy my beets, girl. Okay? Come on in here. I know that's right. Come on here, Lady K. Yeah, I reuse fast food cups until they might leak. Oh my God, Tritonic. Listen. Come on here, Jolly L. Listen. That's the only thing I hate about fast food cups. I remember, what was I at? I went somewhere and I needed to rinse my mouth out. And I put the mouthwash into the cup, and I use natural mouthwash and stuff. I use like Tom's. I use listen, let me show y'all. Because people are gonna say, what's the name of that stuff you use again, Mystic? Can you tell us what it is again? Mystic, we forgot what it was. Can you tell us what it was again? So I just got this one out of the trash. Oh, excuse me. I just got this one out of the trash. Okay. Yes, nasty, disgusting, I know. So anyway, activated charcoal by Hello. Hello. Okay. And before I got theirs, I actually used activated charcoal and coconut oil anyway. I'm rinsing my mouth out with it because your gums need to stay moist. But, okay, I've been trying this right here, honey. Okay. Yes, honey. You see that, girl? Yes, girl. This is that good girl. Girl, with makeup and shit on it. This is that good. So anyway, so this is Hello. This is hemp seed oil. Okay. This is extra moisturizing mouthwash. A lot of people do not know that cavities come from your mouth being dry. Okay. So you got to keep your mouth nice and moist. I even carry around sometimes a little small container filled with olive oil and peppermint oil, and just to swish it around and keep it nice and moist. But this also has tea tree oil and coconut oil in it, and there's no alcohol. But when I tell you that this shit burns like there's alcohol in it, bitch, it burns like there's alcohol in this motherfucker. You hear me? Hello? And then I also use Tom's Wicked alcohol-free mouthwash, Cool Mountain Mint Honey. And y'all, this stuff is just so amazing. It actually has alcohol, sugar, and I think that's what it's called, and that counteracts sugar in your mouth. So if you've eaten food, it actually neutralizes the acid, because cavities and shit come from acid. The food in your mouth, your saliva mixed with that food, the food turns into acid and eats away your fucking teeth. So like I said, this counteracts that. I think this is $4 for this. And then this one is about $6. Yes, honey. So that's what I use for my mouth, honey. So my mouth is nice and clean, honey. I'm telling you, girl, I call myself the golden one, honey. The mouth is golden. Everything on me is golden, honey. I'll be very, very mindful about who I share my stuff with. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, honey. You want this mouth, honey. You got to work for it, okay? Hello? I even have a golden stick. You see what I mean? My stick is even golden, honey. Y'all not going to catch it. Let's let it go. Yeah, coconut oil is so good. Yes, honey, Mina. Yes, it's so good. Oil pulling. I've tried oil pulling. The only thing about oil pulling, it gets a little nasty. My best thing to tell you is to do some blood detoxification, or use blood detoxifying ingredients. I think Dr. Christopher, if you do not know who Dr. Christopher is, oh my God, this company has been around for so many years, but they have a thing. Oh, here we go. Dr. Christopher has a herbal. Look him up, honey. Dr. Christopher's, honey. He has a herbal mix called Tissue and Bone. And this is good for your mouth. Okay, this keeps your jaw nice and strong. This keeps your teeth nice and strong. And it keeps your bones nice and strong. So the herbal blend is white oak bark, lungwort, slippery elm bark, marshmallow root, mullein leaf, black walnut leaf, gravel root, wormwood, plantain leaf, skull cap, lobelia, and aloe vera gel powder. So this keeps your gums nice and moist. And as long as you detoxify your blood and you keep your gums nice and moist, your mouth nice and moist, this is why chewing gum helps you to keep your teeth nice and white and cavity free and germ free. So your saliva, eats up certain bacteria and prevents certain bacteria from coming in. So anyway, instead of oil pulling, it takes too long, 30 minutes. Then where you going to spit the oil at? If you spit it in your toilet, you might clog your pipes up. If you spit it in your tub, you might clog your pipes up. And of course, I don't see me going outside to spit out no coconut oil. So like I said, just go ahead and take you some detoxifying stuff. Black activated charcoal pulls things out of your body. I love black activated charcoal. Cayenne pepper does the exact same thing. And what else? there's of course there's other things, but these are things that I know that pulls things out of you. Okay. So yes, come on here, success. Ow. But anyway, so Tritonic, I spat my mouthwash into this cup from this merchant restaurant person. Okay. And when I tell you that stuff stayed in that cup for like not even 3 hours, the bottom of the cup was becoming so translucent. Like the cup was becoming very flimsy. And I'm like, honey, I know the teacher all is not break down this cup like this. Like, girl, bye. So anyway, unless my mouth was that acidic. I doubt it was though. Come on in here, pretty and intuitive. How you doing? Oh yes, colloidal silver works good for everything, honey. And see, I also used to take cod liver oil too because vitamin A keeps your teeth nice and strong too. And of course, cavities is a sign of weakened bones, okay? And even going into bone loss, you lose your teeth. Your jaws was holding in the shit that's in your mouth, honey, okay? So anyway, y'all, let me get started on this, honey. Check out the blog site, twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Okay, the links are in the description box if you're interested in your own personal reading. We're also doing the Golden Awakening 888 event in Las Vegas, Nevada. That's right, June 19th to June 21st, 2020, motherfuckers. Check out the link below. More information. We'll be dropping more information as we get closer to that. We got a lot of good stuff that's in the works, and even on the backside. Come on in here. So anyway, I'm excited, and shout out to those of you who've already signed up for that. I think I said this, people who are early birds, one thing that we're going to do is we're going to have a dinner together. Yes, we're going to have a dinner together. And of course, very personal. I feel like this is like, what do you call that? Anyway, I won't even say it. But anyway, so yes, very personal. Then there's other things we're also going to be giving you as well for you being an early bird. Because of course, we know it's not easy. But a lot of you jump on shit. As soon as I say, you own it. So, of course, we have to do something special. And I'm even thinking, too, that the event is only going to be for 3 days. And if you have the time, for those who sign up for the early bird special, that means before April the 9th, you send in all of your stuff. You can even stay a day later. Well, you can stay as long as you want. But a day later, we can even meet after this event is over. We can hang out. We can go, wherever you want to do. Not whatever you want to do, but you know what I mean. So anyway, check out the blog spot, honey. Come on in here, Shamika. Come on in here, Larry. How you doing? Yes, honey. Yeah, listen, pretty and intuitive, honey. You from the Bay too? You better come and represent California. You hear me? You better come and represent Cali. Y'all, my selenite always have herbs and shit on it, huh? Bitch, excuse me. That's what a working bitch look like. How you doing? Anyway, so today we are doing a reading on our girl, Lisa Left Eye, Miss Supernova Lopes. Like I said, I have a lot in common with Lisa Left Eye. I don't think I even pulled up her natal chart, but based off of my energy with her, I feel that we're just connected. And I barely found out that she was a Gemini as well. I want to say not even a year ago. Because I was just so mesmerized with her whole situation. And of course, there's many theories behind her death. Yeah, we're gonna keep it there. But everything about Lisa Left Eye that I know of that's publicly, we have just a lot in common. If we were like zodiacal twins, right? Because our birthdays are not on the same day, but if we were zodiacal twins, I would say that me and Lisa Left Eye matched with each other about 95%. Okay, 95%. Okay, going into our teachers, going into our practices, going into how we view spirituality and how we view people and how we're big on energy. And I don't think that's a Gemini thing. I do not think it's a Gemini thing. I don't even think it's a life path number 5 thing as well. I think it's something much deeper than that. And even going into one of my people out there, which I will say for the record, that I had the pleasure to give a reading to, she gives me Lisa Left Eye's energy. And I think that's why we connected, and even coming from her being a Central American woman and what is it called? A Garifuni? Is it Garifuni, honey? I know a lot of Honduran people, honey. Yes, honey. Come on in here. So anyway, Honduran, Belizean, so even going into that, she just gives me that tribe stuff. So definitely spiritually, we come from the exact same tribe. And like I said, it's amazing. So as I do this reading, this is something fresh for me. And I don't know, I just feel very kind of nervous because I don't know what's gonna come up. And I want to ask some questions, and of course, maybe you guys out there want to, see what's going on. So we'll get into that as well. But of course, I want to just give you guys a background of Lisa Left Eye Lopes. If you're not aware, she was born May 27th, 1971. She is a Gemini. Her life path is the number 5. Okay, going into what Wikipedia has to say about her. Okay, come on in here. Lisa Nicole Lopes was born May 27th to 1971, and she passed away April 25th, 2002. She was better known as her stage name, Left Eye. She was an American rapper, singer, composer, and dancer. Lopez was best known as one-third of the R&B group TLC, alongside T.I.T. Boss Watkins and Rosanda Chili Thomas. Besides rapping and singing background vocals on TLC Records, Lopez was one of the creative forces behind the group. Of course she was, honey. She was a Gemini. Come on in here, girl. She received more co-writing credits than the other members. She also designed the outfits and staging for the group and contributed to the group's image, album titles, artworks, and music videos. Through her work with TLC, Lopez won 4 Grammys. Oh my God, it's just so amazing, y'all, to just reread this again. Oh my God. During her short solo career, Lopez scored 2 U.S. top 10 singles with Not Tonight and You Know What's Up. Oh my God, with Darnell Jones. I'm feeling you. Is that song right there? I hope that is. As well as 1 UK #1 single with Never Be the Same Again. The later, a collaboration with Melanie C of the British girl group, the Spice Girls. Come on here, Mel C. She also produced another girl group called Black, who scored a platinum. Oh my God, we got to do something on that too. The girl from Black. Oh my God, we got to do something on that too. And the 2 U.S. top 10 hits. Lopez remained the only member of TLC to have released a solo album. On April 25th, 2002, Lopez was killed in a car crash while conducting charity work in Honduras. She swerved off the road to avoid hitting another vehicle and was thrown from her car. She was working on a documentary at the time of her death, which was released as The Last Days of Lisa Left Eye. It aired on VH1 in May of 2007. So, of course, you have May 27 coming up again. Now, I noticed that on Google, when you Google cause of death, some of these sites have car accident, but they actually have it in gray as if it's crossed out. So this opens up room for a lot of stuff. And this is why I'm really intrigued on, I'm really intrigued on doing this reading. Of course, she was from Philly. Yes, Philly, Pennsylvania. Shout out to Philly, honey. Niggas get silly in Philly. And she's in Lithonia, Georgia. Oh, and her other names are Left Eye and Nina, right? Nina or Nina? Nina. Okay, I guess it stands for something. So anyway, I want to jump into this, and of course, come on in here, TC, Philly in the building. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Oh, the girl from Black, they ran her over, honey. So I want to see, I want to see what Spirit has about Lisa. Oh my God, y'all. That has for Lisa that is not really public. Okay. I want to know what is hidden. And I'm going to use both of these cards actually. I want to know what is hidden in basically plain sight about Lisa Left Eye Lopes. And I already shuffled these cards like 7 or 8 times. But anyway, I want to know what the Spirit has to reveal about Lisa Left Eye Lopes, aka Mrs. Supernova, aka my spiritual sister. Come on in here. What is about Lisa? What is it about Lisa that is private, that's not really public? And because she is a Gemini and a free spirited, I want to do the crossroads spread. Okay. So, of course, I don't feel like this is. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, okay. Isn't it weird how these cards comes up? Like out of all the cards, these cards come up. So I do feel that she was very indecisive about a lot of things in her life. A lot of things in her life. I do feel like she had only one real lover. Okay. And even going into hearts. This thing keeps fucking popping up. Hold on. This motherfucking thing keeps popping up. Okay. There we go. Okay. So when it comes to hearts, this is passion, desire, and this is also representing the element of fire. I do believe she only had one real love interest. If she did have other partners, it was all just for fun and games. I do feel like Lisa was a very jealous person, and not just with personal lives. I think with other people. I think jealousy, and we do not have that in common. Let's just say that for the record, because I'm not a jealous person. But I do feel like she was very jealous and envious of a lot of people. And I do feel like this comes from a woman, something that is close to her, someone that is close to her. I don't know for sure if Lisa, I don't think she had a real daughter, but this is someone, a younger girl, a sister, a cousin, but she was very envious of this individual. Going into thinking, I feel like this card represents her. She was very creative. She was very, I need to pull up her chart too, because I feel like there's a lot of earth energy with this woman. And then even going into the goddess of the moon, she was highly intuitive. She was highly intelligent, highly spiritual. She was definitely a goddess from another life that came into this life to teach us lessons as well as to learn her own lessons. So yes, I do know that there was only one love interest. This man is connected to a lot of fire energy. I don't know for sure if he's a fire sign, but there's definitely a lot of fire element there. And of course, she was very jealous and envious of this younger woman. And so, like I said, these two cards here, these three cards, I think represent Lisa. She was very, very indecisive about what exactly she wanted to do. I feel like also this is probably why her album Supernova probably didn't do all that well, because she didn't really even know if she wanted to release that album or not. I do feel like even that there is something else coming up, even from beyond these cards, that there's another woman, an older woman. I don't think it's mother, but this woman was actually kind of like an advisor to her, basically giving her ideas on what to do and how to do things. And sometimes she listens and sometimes she did not. Lisa was very, very, very rebellious. With these two cards coming up within the same spread, and in between them, you have the adjusting possibilities card. She was very, very rebellious. And in fact, that's what I feel like we have in common is if someone tell you not to do something, you're going to basically want to know why not. And when you find out that the reason for them telling you not to do it was not really that bad, you're going to want to do it any motherfucking way. Okay. So there you go. Okay. Okay. Come on in here, Andre Risen. Come on in here. Ow. Okay. So that's what I pull up for her. That's hidden. She had a woman councilman, or just someone that was advising her a lot. I don't feel like it was her mother neither. And she's older than her. She was very envious of this younger woman. I think sister, and see, I feel so bad right now because I don't even know for sure she had a sister or not, but I should know that. But sister, younger sister, daughter, I don't think she had a daughter from my memory. I think she took care of another woman's child, but I don't see her being jealous of that child at all. So I do think this represents a sister. And then, of course, the man, which is very, very heavy there, fire. And then, of course, you have, and you know what would be the gag, you guys? If his life path number is the number 4 or number 9, because the card number is 45. So that would be the gag. if his life path's the number 4 or number 9, because her life path's the number 5. Okay. So yes, that's what I see there as far as what is really hiding and no one really knows what's going on. Oh my gosh, your assistant raindrop. Come on in here. I should know this. I should know this. Oh my God, I should know this. Tritonic. I feel so stupid, honey. I should know this, honey. I should know this. Okay. Let's see. I think the real question that everyone wants to know is what is the mystery surrounding her death? What is the mystery surrounding her motherfucking death? Yeah, I need to learn how to shuffle these cards. I need to learn how to shuffle these motherfucking cards, bitch. I'm gonna teach my motherfucking self. Anyway, so what mysteries are surrounding Lisa's death that has not really been revealed? You know, was it an accident? Was it really a car accident? Was it a setup? Okay. Should the people around her be trusted? Mama, daddy, sister, auntie, uncle, brother, the people that are in the group with her? What she was down there with the group named Egypt, right? Should those hoes be trusted? Because I'm gonna do a card on their asses too, honey. Come on in here. So we're gonna actually do okay. There's something there. I'm not even gonna worry about that. There's another T there. When I pull cards, and just so happen there's 3 cards or 2 cards behind the other card, I think there's something that Spirit is trying to reveal. And we're just gonna leave that card how it is. Okay. So we're gonna turn this over. Oh my God. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We got to keep this laid out together, honey. Uh-oh. Upside down. Okay. Okay, honey. Okay. Now, which card is not seen on the camera? The patience card. Okay, this is what I feel. This is what the cards are saying, okay? I feel that Lisa should have not went to Honduras. That was a speedy process, okay? I don't even think that she was supposed to be down there at the time frame that she went down there, okay? I do feel that someone or something gave her a warning of not to go down there. And that made her want to go down there even more. And I do feel like she consulted with a spiritual person. And once again, I feel like the spiritualist, oh my God, it's actually a male spiritualist. So she consulted with a male spiritual advisor, and he instructed her not to go down there to Honduras, and she went anyway. And she was warned. She was warned about not going. But of course, Lisa was about advancing herself. She was about going, bettering herself spiritually. And that's what she saw. She saw this as an opportunity to advance herself. She definitely lacked patience. And that's what this patience card is coming in at. Now, I do feel like there was also some other stuff going on. And oh my God, I just have a lot of anxiety right now. I feel very anxious about something. I feel like there was something going on back home, and oh my God. And I think this involved one of her TLC members. And I do feel like this is T-Boss, but something shady was going on back home while she was. And that's one reason why she wanted to leave out and go down there as well. Something shady was going on with T-Boss, between her and T-Boss. And even going into this action card here, this person, which I feel like represents T-Boss, and I don't know, however, the future may hold. This is why I don't really like doing celebrity shit. Because, if I ever have to meet T-Boss, I'm going to have to explain to her what we feeling. Okay. But this card right here, I feel like represents two sides to this person. That this person is a sweet person, but they also have a nasty side to them. I do also feel like this card represents a woman because, of course, the 17, 7 plus 1 is 8. So it's a very feminine, tricky woman. So I do feel like it's TLC, it's T-Boss. Going on in here, appreciation. She did not feel appreciated. Left Eye felt very, very lonely. She felt very, very lonely. I do feel like there was a guy that she was talking to going into this card being 14. 4 plus 1 is 5. So this represents her. I do feel like there was a guy that she was talking to, and not the spiritual advisor, but that she was talking to, and they were friends, but they were also a little more than friends. So there was some sexual stuff going on there. And she was starting to feel a connection with this man. And he made her feel very, very special. This is why the appreciation card is on top of that card. What was actually underneath it? Going into her death, and I guess we're going to turn this into a second question because, of course, or another pool, because this is definitely about strategy. This definitely was about opening the way for something greater. And Lisa really felt like when she went down there, because we have the Angel of Balance card that shows up, that she really thought that her life was so, just so torn up, and everything was just not working out the way she wanted to, that she was really seeking a balance of something. I really do feel like too that this card also represents death. I feel like this is possibly saying that her death brought a balance to something. Okay, somebody around her was lacking, and I think this relates to T-Boss. Now that I'm saying, I feel like this is T-Boss. Someone around her, a woman, needed clarity on something, and her death brought clarity. Okay. Now, I don't know if T-Boss is going to come out and talk about that publicly, but I do feel like there is something that is going on with that. And I want to pull these cards to see exactly what that is, because of course, people don't always put people in a business, especially I think Tion is a very private person from what I see. Okay. Okay. So we're going to go into the 3 cards being pulled. Okay, so we have the J of Diamonds, which I think represents this man. Oh my God, so beautiful, honey. I believe this man is an earth sign. Yes, I think this man's an earth sign. And then on the first card pull, I felt that Lisa is an air sign, but she has a lot of earth energy about her, a lot of earth energy. So yeah, I think this card represents the love interest, and the rider is a sure sign of good news. Yes, I do feel like there was definitely a love interest, you guys. She had a man that she was talking to, an earth sign, during the time of her departure. And I don't feel like I don't think he came public with it. I don't think he's ever going to come public with it. But definitely this man was definitely hurt. This man was definitely hurt. Going into this next card, you have the 8 of Hearts. Of course, this card is saying it is the cat card, indicating flattery. Yes. So I definitely feel like she felt very good with this man. She felt very loved with this man. And I also feel like too that Tion, because she keeps coming up, that she possibly connected them. Like she possibly connected Lisa with this guy because she keeps coming up. She keeps coming up. And this is definitely a feminine card. It is the cat card, and it's the number 8, which is a very feminine number. And then the last card that we pulled is the tree, which is good health, near flowers, fulfillment, and highest hopes. And of course, it is the number 5 card. So Lisa, at the time of her death was definitely at peace with herself. She was at peace with life. And coming into her death, it had to finalize something. And I almost feel like this was a suicide. I almost feel like this is a suicide. Um, because I don't get that there was like someone trying to hurt her. I don't get that someone set this accident up. I feel as if this was a suicide, that she really wanted that moment to be her very last moment. And that was going to be her oh my god, I got a little choked up there. But that was going to be her final flying high moment. And that's what I feel with that this was a suicide, that she intentionally, she knew exactly what was going to happen, how it's going to happen, despite the warnings and all that good stuff. Because I do feel like it was a premature death. I don't feel like it was her time to go. But of course, like I said, that's where we're going into these cards right here. That definitely, yeah, she definitely was aware of what it was. And her last moment, she definitely set all that up. Yes, she did. She set all that up. And she knew that documentary or whatever was being recorded was going to make an impact on someone. And she knew that. She knew that. And so, honey, my questions are answered right there. Because I'm thinking that maybe somebody did something to her. I'm thinking maybe someone took her out. But no, she knew exactly what it is that she was doing. Yes. Do I think that T-Bobs was jealous of Lisa Left Eye? I definitely do. I definitely do. I definitely do. I do. Uh-huh. Yep. I believe someone killed Dr. Sabi. Oh, God. Okay. Lisa kept saying she felt like the angel of death was chasing her. Well, see, she was warned. Whoever this male spiritualist is, and I don't think he's ever going to come forward and see, I honestly want to meet this person because I feel like this person is a very private, secretive person, and I love spiritualists like that. I love spiritualists who are private because, bitch, I know for sure that when I go to you, you're not going to tell the world about my business. What I mean by that is, I know you're not going to say, oh, I did a working on this girl named Jamila, and oh my God. And this girl, I don't know why that name just popped up right now, but she blah, 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 blah. So I love people like that. Keep my business private. Now, you could tell examples about my story, but don't say my motherfucking name or where I'm from. So I love people like this. Do I think there are spirits involved in suicide? What do you mean? Specify that, Joey. Did Lisa have any sort of mental illness or afflictions? Oh, that's a good question. Oh my God. Oh my God, Queen of Plants. That's a very good question. Let's fill this up right now. Let's fill this up. But we know that she had a jealous spirit with her because this is all spiritual. Jealousy is a spirit, honey. We all knew that. We all know that. If you don't know that, now you know. Okay. But let's see right now. Let's see what type of afflictions or mental illnesses that she had, if she had any. Okay. Because we know that the smarter you are, the crazier you possibly can be too. And see, that's why I keep my distance from people, bitch, because you're not turning me crazy. You know what I mean? You feel what I'm saying? Like, you're not going to turn me crazy. Like, I'm so open. I'm so open-minded, right? That you're not going to come in and you're not going to tamper with my spirit to where I'm turning crazy. Okay? Come on in here. Okay, come on in here. Tritonic, don't you be laughing about that. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, plant care. Lisa was sick. Lisa was. Lisa suffered from depression. Yes, she suffered from depression. And this is kind of sad right now. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh, 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 I need a minute, you guys. Okay. Lisa suffered from depression and she had a very bad case of it to where Lisa felt very alone. She felt very alone. And the saddest thing to me right here is this card. This is the saddest thing to me. Lisa never felt loved. She never felt love from her parents. She never felt love from anybody. Friends, family, she never felt loved. And that is so sad to me. That is so sad to me. Because I don't know what that feels like. But she did not feel loved by anyone or anything. And that caused her depression. And that's why this world card is here. She felt very alone. She felt she was in a world full of people, but she felt alone. She did not feel connected to anyone or anything. And that's sad, y'all. That emptiness, like that's just a sad feeling. Just a very sad feeling, just to not know what that's like. Whew. Oh my God. So Lisa left this planet not really even knowing what love was. And that's just the craziest thing about this. The craziest thing about it. And like I said, this right here, the door to romance, as you can see, the heart is locked up in a cage. She did not know what love was. And that really tore her up in the inside. So she used her sickness to be creative. She used her sickness to try to be the best she possibly can be because she did not feel loved. And she assumed that doing these great things were going to bring her love. It was going to bring her affection. It was going to bring her all this stuff. And it did. But still, even with all of that, even with fans reaching out to her, Lisa did not feel love. And that is the saddest thing to me, y'all. That's very sad. Very sad. Very sad. Wow. Ooh. Uh. This really blew my mind. Like I'm really shocked with what I'm saying. I'm really shocked. Like, oh my God. Oh God. Isn't that sad, Shamika? It's so sad to not know what love is. You know what I mean? Especially from your own family. Like that right there, that has to be the saddest thing. Ooh, God. Yeah, that's it right there. Mm-mm-mm. Oh, she didn't have that neither, though. TC. She didn't have self love neither, honey. That's right, honey. Your mama said it's better to die from love than to die and have never been loved. Oh my God. Well, she know what it's like, honey. And that's just sad. Good night, Larry. You have a good night, Larry, okay? Yes, honey. When you have spirits near or showing you that don't let you tell other showing you they don't let you tell other people. Mm-mm-mm. OTC. Oh, OTC. I was not expecting for that to make me emotional like that. That is so crazy. Oh my God. Mm-mm-mm. Saddest thing, honey. Come on in here, Yellow Joy. How you doing? Yes, honey. How you doing? Oh my gosh, Shamika, you said it. She had mental illness with depression. She had it bad. And the crazy thing about it is, Shamika, is that from what I'm feeling, right? That depression was the lowest form of depression. And then Julie said schizophrenia. I think that there is depression, right? Bipolar depression. And I do think there's schizophrenic depression. And that depression right there is so low that you start taking on other energies and other identities to soothe that depression. And that's what I felt like Lisa Left Eye had. She definitely felt so disconnected. So disconnected. And I couldn't tell that. Like, you look at her videos and stuff, you cannot tell that. You cannot tell that this person was suffering from something so heavy like that, so dark like that, right? You can't even see that. But to now have it revealed, you see now. That's why when the camera would be on her, she would fake smile. Like, I don't feel like I belong here. I feel different. And I can relate to that. The love part, though, not feeling loved, I cannot relate to that. But the feeling alone, I could relate to that. Because even still to this day, I befriend people, I connect with people, but I still feel like I'm different from other people. And that's just what it is. And that's why every single day I'm focused on, building my stuff up and working with myself spiritually. But love, I know what that's like, because of course, I get that from the people who gave me life and friends and my support system out there, which just so happen to be you guys, some of you guys. We're talking about the ones who are in the live chat, and then some of you who are watching. But anyway, so like I said, to not know what love feel like, you guys, I cannot imagine that. Could you imagine that? To not ever know what love feels like? Like, that will feel, girl, I'm sorry. I am not for suicide, but when I tell you this right now, if I felt that way, I would probably just end it. And I'm be honest with you, I'll probably just end it, honey. I'll say, girl, I gotta go. And so maybe, like I said, going into her final moments, I feel like it was suicide. I feel like she knew what was going to happen. She planned that. And there you go. There you go. She did it. She only felt love when she would drink with her dad. And that wasn't even real love, Tritonic. I also feel like she was molested. I also feel like there was some molestation stuff going on there. And I'm not saying, but I am saying. Okay, who, what, when, why, how, we don't got to release that. But I do feel like she is definitely there. Oh my God, TC, I was actually diagnosed with manic depression when I was like 14 years old. Yes. Oh, come on in here, Julie Joey. Come on in here, honey. Well, you make your mother proud every day, Julie. You know that every single day. She had a creepy smile like a demon taking over her, saying, do this, do that. Yeah. They do. Some people need some type. Yeah, certain people need certain types of love. Yes. But people definitely need the love of their parents. Without the love of your parents, honey, I don't know. Because I don't know what it feels like to not have love from your parents. But I feel like that is the first true love. And you have love from the parents or the people who gave you life. You will see all things for what it is, regardless of the bullshit. There you go. So when that's healthy, then everything else becomes healthy. When that's fucked up, everything else becomes fucked up. I think she knew from the beginning, because why the bitch needed to drive the damn car. You said it. That's what I said. She knew. She set it up. It was suicidal for her. She was the only one that passed away. Come on in here. She was the only one that passed away. She knew what was going on. She knew exactly what was going on. Oh my God, that is so sad. Plant Care, why you have to ask that question? Plant Care, spirit using you tonight. Come on in here. Thank you, Shamika. Plant Care, spirit using you tonight. Come on in here, Eclectic. Spirit is using Queen of Plants tonight. Queen of Plants said, was she suffering from? I should have pulled that card. Something said, don't even do it. I shouldn't have pulled that damn card. It is hard being different. It sure is. But this is where self-love coming at, Joey. When you're different, right? You have to understand your purpose. See, me getting validation from other people's never worked for me. No matter what I do, and no matter how many people validate that, I will never feel completely whole with their validity, right? If I don't like it, I cannot do it. If I love it, I'm going to do it. So it's really, honestly, I feel like I can only relate to myself, if that makes any sense. So that's why I said I cannot get validation from people. I cannot do things for clout and attention and feel good about it. Because at the end of the day, bitch, you're just like, well, what is this really? Because people really don't know you. And maybe I just think too deep about it, but people really don't know you like you know yourself. Like, people only know what you show them, what you tell them, how you interact with them. And you don't interact, at least I hope not, with other people like you interact with yourself. So that's why I would say, like, people will never know people for what they really are. And even going into spiritual stuff, we've done readings for people who were like, why would my mom do work on me? My mom's a Christian woman. Or why would my baby daddy do work on me? Like, he's afraid of spirituality. And then coming to find out, spirits are like, okay, listen, you need to slap it. Okay, well, this person that we're talking about is an air sign. And I feel like he's a Gemini. Oh my God. Okay, because, they don't tell you nothing about the baby daddy. They don't tell you nothing about the baby daddy. Girl, this damn bug want my beet juice. You better get the fuck away from here, honey. Nah, get your ass out of here. But yes. But it'll show Gemini. And I would say, yeah, this Gemini also has some influences of an earth sign woman. I feel like she's a Capricorn. Oh my God, that's his mom. They do a magic on you, boo-boo. And if you don't believe me, honey, you pay attention to them. Pay attention to their asses and how they act and how they walk and how they talk. Honey, better yet, ask your ancestors to show you. They'll show you. Okay. Parents are the part of you. So when they don't love you, it feels so hard to love yourself. That's why my heart goes out to people who had drug addict or deadbeat parents that weren't there for them. And that's the same here, Plant Care. That's the saddest thing. Okay. The saddest thing. Come on here, Yellow Joy. Who you doing? Yes, honey. You don't know if you can take your life. I know it's kind of creepy. Lady K, like, you feel so special. You feel so privileged. Like, I think about this. You feel so privileged to be here. Right? You feel so, you are privileged to be here, right? Because a lot of people are dying every day, every second. And you have the opportunity to still make your life right. But also coming into Lisa, being that she was so depressed, other spirits came in. Because see, low vibrational spirits can only get into your life when you're low vibrational. Depression is low vibrational. When they say I'm feeling down, I'm feeling blue. Do you guys not understand that the term blue refers to the dark star? Do anybody know that? Is anybody aware of that? So when they're saying I'm feeling blue today, I'm feeling down today, that's the lowest of the lowest. The dark star is connected to the earth frequency. That's the darkest of the darkest. That's the energy below your feet. So when they said I'm feeling low, you're basically saying I feel like I'm dead. That's what you say when I feel like I'm blue. So what she suffered from, she was already dead, Lady K. Lisa Lopes was already dead spiritually. And that's what it was. So she didn't have a problem with that. But she knew that it was her, she didn't know, it wasn't her time to go, but she was preparing for her time to exit out. And she knew how it was going to go down. She knew that she was going to be in that car. She knew the car was going to swerve around and get hit on the other side. And she was the only one that was going to die. I thought maybe someone set it up. I thought maybe it was the Illuminati type of thing, but I'm really shocked that it really wasn't. Come on in here, Eliyahu. Namaste. Yes, honey. Depression is like a cloud that doesn't live. No matter how hard you try, it's easy to prefer death by suicide rather than a world living without seeing the sun. You're so correct about that. Yellow Joy, I call depression the void. I've been there. I have a very depressive background. Okay, so that feeling right there, you can't even explain that feeling. When you're in that zone, like nobody could get you out of that but you. And even the things you've done before, you guys, like the movies, the TV, the people you hang around with, the pizza, whatever you thought would make you happy does not make you happy no more when you're in that zone. Girl, I used to watch movies that I thought was cute and funny. It didn't help me. Okay. What helped me though was myself. Like I had to go within myself and I had to say, bitch, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. I have to keep doing that. And with that exercise, I started implementing stuff. Spirit, please show me how to get up out of this hole. I feel like I'm in a hole. I'm being buried alive. I keep telling people I have past life memories of being buried alive. And that feeling is what depression feel like. Like you're in a ground and you're living and people are just throwing dirt on top of you and you're literally suffocating. So you start feeling like you can't breathe. That's why I tell people anxiety attacks, panic attacks are a form of depression. I don't care what nobody say. That is a form of depression because that's what it feels like when you've been buried alive. You're starting to feel like you're suffocating. You're starting to feel like you're being strangled. And even while we were pulling the cards, I was feeling a lot of anxiety. I was feeling a lot of like, oh my God, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. So like I said, that's what depression feels like. And someone who's never been depressed don't even know what that. They can say, oh, well, you can just get up out of that. It's easier said than done. It's much easier said than done. And that's why I said before, that's why I came forward and wanted to offer casework for people because I know what it's like to deal with depression. I know what it's like to deal with not being good enough. I know what it's like to feel not feeling like you're really important. I know what it's like to feel like you are not the best you that you possibly can be. I know what that's like. I know exactly what that feels like. I know exactly what that feels like to be disrespected, to be abused, to be abandoned, to be neglected. I know exactly what that feels like. And it may not have been from both of my family, of my parents. It may not even be only from my family. It can also be from friends and lovers, because these are also people that I thought loved me. That was a part of my support system. So, like I said, it's something deeper, right? It's something deeper. And once you figure out what that problem is, this is where your spirits come in and help you get up out of that. Please keep me in the light. Take me from out of this. Knock me about. Wake me up out of this. Okay? Come on in here. I know that's right. Come on here, Yellow Joy. Come on, love me for a long time no see. Blue is mine and telepathy too. Well, we're speaking of in a sense of I'm feeling very blue today. Blue on the opposite side, because every color has a negative and a positive. Come on in here, Julie Joey. So every color has a negative and a positive. On the positive side, blue is trust, it is loyalty, it is passion, it is emotion, it is psychic energy, it is protective, it is renewing, it is healing. On the negative side, blue is sickening, blue is the darkest of the darkest, blue is poisoning, blue is cursing, blue is banishing, blue is confusing, blue is contamination. You see what I mean? So there's a flip side to all colors. Okay, we're speaking of the negative side of it. And yellow is actually the mind. Yellow is actually the mind. When it comes to telepathy or telepathy, it's actually yellow. Yellow, honey. Yellow. Come on in here. Come on in here, Julie Joy. Come on in here, honey. Come on in here. Come on in here. Okay. Oh. I think you're speaking of. Okay, yeah. Okay. So the spiritual aspect of the mind is definitely emotions, psychic abilities. Yes, that blue is definitely there. But the intellectual side of the mind, the logical side of the mind, it is yellow. Come on in here, Julie. Come on in here, bitch. Come on in here. I've gotten to the point where I wish I had never existed, but I think everyone who does end up killing themselves regrets in the last moment. You know what's so crazy, Queen of Plants? See, of course, I was not successful at it, but I have attempted to commit suicide several times. And each time I would do it, something would happen. Okay. But the last time I strategized it so good that I did not do it. But I've tried. I won't even tell you how I did it either, because people may want to try it. And I'm not a fan. I don't endorse that type of stuff. But going into that, I didn't regret it. Queen of Plants, I was ready to exit the fuck up out of here, honey. Queen of Plants, you hear me, honey? I was ready. I had it down packed, honey. Okay. And suicide what? Ain't no damn suicide letter, bitch. I'm gone. Ain't nobody got time for that bullshit. Oh, see, that suicide letter and shit. No tea, no shade. It's about I want validation. I need people to sympathize with me. I want people to sympathize with me. That's what that suicide letter shit is, bitch. No, I'm taking my life because I gotta go. Ain't no damn suicide letter, bitch. I'm gone. Bye. Click. I'm done. I'm done, honey. You in love? Who you in love with? That's right. Come on in here, Golden Awakening. We got yellow and we got purple. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Use blue to fight itself with healing. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. That's what you do. See, now we talking. Now my fellow witches are waking up. Come on in here. Now my fellow witches are waking up. King of Sheba said, use blue to fight itself with healing. Come on in here. See, right now we're talking about real magic here now. So you will use the color blue to counteract itself, right? Just like you would do red and pink if you have issues with love. So now we're talking about it now. Come on in here, King Sheep. Now we're talking about it. You use blue to fight itself with healing. Come on in here. See that right there? Come on in here. This is why water is so therapeutic. This is why water is so therapeutic. And working with water spirits, they deal with healing because that is where you are going to see all of it, right? Because before you can heal yourself, you have to know exactly what you're dealing with. And that's with anything. So using blue to fight itself with healing is what's going to heal you out of depression. Come on in here. Come on in here, King of Sheba. You waking up. I know that's right. Come on in here. I feel accomplished today. Listen, I feel accomplished today. You hear me? You hear me? If nothing else made me feel accomplished today, I feel accomplished today. You hear what I'm saying, King of Sheba? You hear what I'm saying, King of Sheba? I feel accomplished today. Come on in here. Come on in here, King of Sheba. Come on in here. Motherfucker. Mm-mm-mm. Mm-mm-mm. I know that's right. Mm-mm-mm. You the MVP. Come on in here. Yes. Come on in here. Yes. Mm-mm-mm. I know that's right. I know that's right. Thank you, Lady K. Come on in here. We love the water spirits. Thank you, Gail, while shooting you, my God. Ow! Come on in here. Yes, honey. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Kika Sheba. Listen, you got me wanting to work with Gawa now, honey. Okay. Okay, King of Sheba. But you know, she ain't really gonna fuck with me like that because she's not a fan of the way I talk. Ow! I know that's right. Come on in here. Let's see. Philosopher John Butler said depression was like dark clouds blocking out the dews of the heavens or the light of the sun. All you can do is try to keep going day by day. Oh, it's the saddest thing, honey. Who jumped into the Detroit River? Wait a minute. Let me scroll up. Wait a minute. Let me scroll up. Let me see. I seen a girl kill herself at work. Oh, that is so sad. Oh my God. I attempted to commit suicide in my darkest moment because I was missing unconditional love. Unconditional love. But I think not knowing what love is, the deeper darkness. I'm sorry for her now. Oh, well, see, you understood, Julie Joey, that sometimes people who don't love you don't know how to love. And this is why you like that song right there. This is why you like that song. Now I know why. See, ow, come on in here, Julie. See, now you talking to me. That's why you like that song. Because you understand that she did not feel love. And if she didn't feel love, she can't give you love. Right? And that's the crazy thing about it. So, of course, this is why you're such a strong person, Julie Joey, and you don't let nobody tell you how to be. You say, bitch, if I want to be cunt, I can be cunt. If I don't want to be, I don't have to be. And bitch, what you gonna do about it? And that's what I admire about you, Julie Joey. Okay. You stand in all of you. See, there was a reason why you want to be a big girl. Come on in here, Julie Joey. See, you want to be a big girl because you said, listen, I want to be big enough to take it all. See, girl, you're a giant. Girl, you're a giant. You're a giant by heart, not in size. But, you know, you can handle it. Come on in here. You can handle it. Come on in here. Thank ancestors for making you such a big bitch. Come on in here, Julie. Ow! Yes, honey. That's so sad. Mm-mm-mm. Yeah, yeah, she's very bougie, Caucasian, upper class female. ah, ah, you know, I was doing that class for you, Jay. I said, why am I not working with Yay? Why? Because you know, I love the color pink. Um, I love the color pink. But honey, while I'm doing this class for you, it hit me like, wait a minute, bitch, this is why I don't fuck with her. Oh, oh my God. After the poison I drank didn't kill me, I was like, of a bitch, nothing is gonna kill you. So find a reason to live instead. I know that's right. I know that's right, honey. I know that's right. I know that's right, Julie Joey. Listen, use some blue candles, Lady K. It's very healing. Okay, it's very healing. Okay. Let's see. So I think that sums it up. Is there any other questions you guys want to connect with Lisa Left Eye? Honestly, I was really focused on things that are not being said, and also the mystery around her death, because you know some people think it was a setup. Some people think that, you know, whatever. I wanted to see what this was. We all know that Lisa was very intuitive herself, as we shown, but she still had advisors advising her, or she had one advisor, Mel. And I feel like this Mel is from the South. I feel like this man is from the South. Yes. I do feel like this man is from the South, and he is an earth sign. I did see somewhere that someone said Dr. Sabi. Dr. Sabi was not intuitive. Dr. Sabi was a physical spiritualist, not a spiritualist. So Dr. Sabi couldn't hear you and say, "Oh, there's something wrong with your lungs." He couldn't walk to you and say, "I feel like your energy is off." Because that's the case, he would have got into doing Reiki. Okay, but the man that she got advice from, definitely, I don't think was Dr. Sabi, and I found out that Dr. Sabi was from New Orleans. Is that true? Girl, I found out he was from New Orleans, honey. But but yeah, the man that she was getting advice from is from the South. Yes, I do feel that, honey. He's from the South, honey. Shout out to my Southerners, honey. Ooh, who's the seven haters? Oh, he's from St. Croix. Ooh, St. Croix got some big teas, honey. Mm, mm. What spirits are with Lisa Left Eye Lopez? Ow. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. There you go. You said it. She definitely got a head wrap, King of Sheba. Um. Oh, you know what? We should do a. Oh my God! Believe it or not, Julie Joey. See, let me tell y'all something before we do this. So, okay. So we have tribes, right? We have spiritual tribes and we have physical tribes. Okay. So your physical tribes would be like your lineage, your bloodline, your mom, your dad, your sister, your auntie, your uncle, right? And that's separate from your spiritual um, tribes. Now, your spiritual tribes could somehow, some way, with some people, cross over into your physical, right? Right? Into your bloodline, right? Sometimes. That's why I tell people that God is not upset that you cut off relatives, okay? That is your blood. That is not your spiritual connection, though. That is your blood, okay? And a lot of times the blood tribe comes in because you need that type of blood tribe to learn your spiritual lessons. But you're all not connected and you're all not going to see each other again. And thank heavens for that, right? Thank heavens for children who are born to abusive parents. Once they're gone, they don't have to meet up with those assholes again. Thank God for that, right? Thank God. Okay. So going into the spiritual paths, a lot of tribes, a lot of people who are your spiritual tribes are in no way, shape, or form related to you physically. So a lot of people from here, right, that I've given readings to, and we've connected. You are a part of my spiritual tribe, right? But there's a subcategory to this. So although we vibe with each other, we connect with each other, we are in likeliness of each other, but we're not from the same spiritual tribe. So sometimes spiritually, you have a mission that you need to fulfill, and your spiritual tribe, for whatever reason, disowned you and said, listen, you can't, we're going to sing you out here, you're going to spread out, you're going to do your own thing, fuck you, whatever, whatever. We're just saying this, right? We're using that as an example. So you will then find a spiritual tribe that connects with you, but not really. And you will connect with that spiritual tribe to learn some of your spiritual lessons. And that's how it is with most of you all. Most of you all, we are not a part of the same spiritual tribe, but there's something that my spiritual tribe can offer you that you're seeking, and that's why we connect, right? So we have different spirits that connects with us, but the underlining thing is you said, I still feel like I'm being healed. I still feel like I'm getting something out of this, even though Mystic, I don't agree with everything you said. I'm not a sexual person. I will never flaunt anything that you're doing. But I still feel connected to you. So that's where that coming at. So now let's make this comparison. When Lisa Left Eye Lopes, she was definitely a part of my spiritual tribe. Definitely. And I will bet all of my money up to this point that I've ever made that anybody who is also spiritually connected to Lisa Left Eye Lopes will also be spiritually connected to me. And together we will do some great things spiritually. Now going into Azalea, this is why Julie Joy says she feel like it's some connection there. Okay. Azalea Banks also has similarities to our tribe. Okay. Once again, we're going into the Yimaya energy there, right? And not saying that that's why she's not a part of our tribe, because even there's some of you out there who are daughters of Yimaya who are still a part of our spiritual tribe. Because as you know, many Patakis, which are stories, give stories of Yimaya and Oshun being the exact same person. In fact, there are even Patakis of Yimaya, Oshun, and Yewa being the exact same person, just in different avatars. So going into this, Azalea Banks is not a part of our spiritual tribe, but she definitely is meant to connect with our spiritual tribe in this life to get her healing. So this is why you see similarities, Julie Joy, between Lisa Left Eye Lopes and Azalea Banks. Okay, because of that, you see a lot of connections there, because this is what Azalea Banks' storyline is as well. And like I told you guys, we've never given a public reading about Azalea Banks, but privately I have, and I see what Azalea Banks need, and this is why I reached out to Azalea Banks privately to connect, but she's not ready for that. And even going into spirits, because I say, listen, if I need to go to one of her concerts and pay for a VIP session, thanks to my supporters out there, how y'all doing? I'm going to do so, right? Because she was in LA, and I'm like, girl, I can go out there and see her, pay for VIP, and say, mama, I've been emailing you, bitch. What's going on? But then I said no, because if she's not ready for that healing, girl, she's going to drag your ass back down to your starting point. So you have to wait until she's ready. And when she's ready, she's going to seek. And if it's meant for her to get you or someone like you, that's going to happen. So like I said, you know, with Azalea Banks, she's definitely in need for some major healing. She's spiraling out of control. She's losing a lot of things, including her mind. And I do think that Azalea Banks also suffer from heavy depression, which is turning into schizophrenia. I do feel that, and it's sad with that too. But of course, like I said, I've reached out, I've done my part, and you know, I know that my spiritual mother is happy with me, honey, and that's all that matters. I know that Mama Oshun is happy. I know that Mama Oshun and Auntie, you know, my adoptive spiritual mother, you know, you might y'all have me first. I know that they are proud of me, because I attempted to reach out in secret, and Azalea Banks said, fuck you, bitch, I'm not responding. Bitch, how about that? Okay, there you go. Yeah, she act like crackhead because she's crazy. Oh my God, Azalea paid homage to Lisa in her Chasing Time video. There you go. See, now we talking. See how they connect spiritually. Come on in here, Rico. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Yeah, well, like I said, Azalea Banks is supposed to link up. And this is why she's having problems. See, one of these spiritual persons out there, we won't say no names, she said that Lisa Left Eye Lopes, Azalea Banks is getting fucked up spiritually because she's African and she's seeking after the Latin houses to get advice, and it's fucking her up. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, well, I would see you know nothing about these Latin houses because they pay respect to African culture. In fact, going into the language, and we're going to always say this, going into the dialect of Cuban, going into the dialect of Puerto Rican Spanish, going into the dialect of Dominican Spanish, they have a Congo tongue there. That's why the Spanish do not sound like Mexican Spanish or even going into Spain Spanish, because I think Mexican Spanish will be the closest thing to correct Spanish. Okay, maybe even going into Guatemala. And then when you get into the Central and the Caribbean and the South, now you're getting African lingo added into that. So there is no way that she's getting fucked up by working with Latin houses, because in fact, I feel like the Latin houses are closer to the African dialect than African Americans are. And I'm going to always say that. Okay, I feel like no matter how light-skinned a Caribbean Spanish person is, bitch, they're still closer to Africa than African Americans are. Okay, in fact, I think African Americans are more closer to Aboriginals, and we'll even say the Polynesians, than you are to the Africans. Okay, let's go there. So, and I'm not taking that back. I mean what I say, and I say what I mean. I'm always say what the fuck I say. Okay, so going into that, the Dominicans. And going into the divisions and the branches and the Cubans and all that, like I said, if you knew what that was, because the girl said she's from Santeria, right? She can't even say the word right. She said Santeria. She was from Santeria. And I'm just like, Santeria? And you don't know nothing about the languages and shit? So what were they doing? Spells in English? Because the last time I checked, girl, they were using the tongue to talk about shit. They would speak Yoruba or they would speak fucking Spanish. So I'm just a little confused about that as well. But like I said, it is what it is, girl. Everybody come up with their own story, their own cloud and shit. I don't even see her really even like in Latin, man. That's just my opinion on that. But Azealia is getting fucked up because she's reaching out to the wrong tribes, as many of you have. And this is why you're learning your lessons now as well. You've done all the work. You've reached out to people. And that's why I said, one of the girls said it's about geographics and demographics. It definitely is. If you're spiritual, if you're part of a spiritual family that is low vibrational and you're part of the swine family, you need to go hang out with swine spiritualists. You need to hang out with bitches that ain't about that life. If you're about a king and a queen and you're about sovereignty and you're about freedom of the mind, body, and spirit, then you're going to fuck with spiritualists that are about that as well. But if you're about keeping, well, I just want my mind to be freed, or I just want my spirit to be freed, it's not going to happen with someone like me. If you're ready to unlock all of that tea, that's how it works out. Azealia Banks needs all of that tea. Okay, she's definitely spiritually enlightened. She definitely have the ability to be spiritually advanced. She doesn't have the ability to be the baddest bitch out there. She has the ability to sell records and to do this and blah, 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 blah. But is it going to happen? Not as long as she keep fucking with the energy that she's fucking with. And that's just period. That's just period. I don't see her in Palo at all. Now, a lot of these bitches on YouTube should be in Palo. They should not be doing hoodoo. They should be doing no lukumi. They shouldn't be doing none of that. They should be in Palo. They should be working with Nina Wingwa and all that other good shit. We get into that, girl, if you want to. But going into the lighter side of it all, no, ma'am. Y'all not about that life. Y'all got too much demons and you're rooted in hell. You're rooted in hell, honey. And hell is a state of mind. That is a lower state of mind. That's a lower state of consciousness. That type of energy right there would say that I will be with a man no matter what he does to me. That type of consciousness right there would say, I'll be friends with a bitch. The more she backstab me, the better of a friend we're going to be. That's that lower consciousness type of energy. You need to stay over there with Paulo, honey. You trying to resurrect some shit? Get shit alive, keep shit shining. You claim to be a part of an indigo sun child. You get DNA from the sun, all the good shit, girl. You just come over here and you need to step on the other side, Carol Ann. Come into the light, Carol Ann. Okay, come on in here. Oh, she was abused by her mother. She was abused by more than just her mama, though. I think that she was abused by a whole bunch of people. Yeah, come on in here. We are cousins. I know that's right. Come on in here. You getting those dates? I know that's right. I know that's right, Rico. You better get those dates, honey. Yeah, honey. Azealia will lash out if she's not ready. She will. She's not ready. She's not ready. Tritonic. I was nice. I was a very white woman. I said, listen, and we're going to share it here honestly with y'all. This is about Lisa Left Eye Lopes, but we're going to talk about Azealia. I said, I said, hi, honey, I'm a spiritualist. And listen, I'm so dedicated to your process, ma'am. I'm so dedicated to your process that I won't even charge you. I will book my own plane ticket. I will book my own hotel stay. Girl, you can have security with you, can have whatever you want with you. Okay. I will do this work without even charging you. Okay. Because that's how dedicated I am to you. Okay. That's how dedicated I want to be to your healing. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. Girl, bye. That message got read and it got looked upon. I try to say, girl, we don't need no cameras. You don't gotta tell nobody a motherfucking thing. You don't gotta show, you don't gotta say, hi, this is my spiritual girl. I could be in the dark. Girl, I could be in the dark. Nobody have to know anything about me. I prefer that anyway. And she read that shit and she said, no, no, ma'am, thank you, ma'am. That's fine. That's fine, bitch. That's fine, honey. Bitch. She is not Africa. You're right, she's not Africa. That's why somebody said she's connected to the Fulani people. I said, girl, if you don't get out of here with your bullshit, if you don't get out of here with your bullshit, girl, she's very native to those lands. Come on in here, Julie Joey. She's very native, honey. You have the Dasana tribe. You got the Arawak tribe. She's very native to that land, girl. Now, we talk about generational, girl. Now, thousands of years ago, you come from Africa. And I'm not knocking people for that. You feel like you came from Africa thousands of years ago, so be it. But girl, the culture have changed. It's not the same thing. Okay? It's not the same thing, Damar, honey. Okay? Hello? It's not the same thing. Okay? So fast forwarding, genetic wise, after the third generation, girl, you're technically not even blood related no more. The blood is so diluted, you're not even blood related no more technically after the third generation. So where is your third generational parents from? Right? That is your grandparents. What do your grandparents' parents come from? Hello? That's what the fuck you are, bitch. Where they come from? Okay? Let's keep it honest here. Well, we did find out that some of your tribes are located in the Congo stuff. I keep telling y'all this. We're going into the Gullah people. Girl, in the 1800s, they were shipping African Americans over there to Africa, primarily in the Sierra Leone area. Okay, so a lot of the eastern, or excuse me, the western, right? It's northeast, southwest. Yeah, the western coast of Africa is predominantly United States. Okay, so this is why your markers are being found out there. And we will always say this, and we'll continue to say this, is that they can really give you a DNA test done by people who are living. They cannot give you an accurate DNA test by people who are deceased. So unless they can pull up your grandparents, according to Dane Calloway, okay, and I trust what he has to motherfucking say, okay, hello, because he has that warrior spirit about him, hello, okay, that they would have to pull up your deceased grandma or grandfather to give you an accurate DNA. Girl, bye. You ain't gonna sit here and tell my motherfucking ass, oh yeah, we found your marker over there in Africa. Of course you did, bitch. Because they started here. Of course you did. Now you might really find my marker over there because my grandfather's side, they come from Somalia and stuff. So you might really find some marker over there, East African. But we're talking about the other T girl. No, ma'am. There's no markers over there, girl. We're American, girl. We've been here before your ass got here. Okay? We've been here before the English even got here, honey. Hello? Before you learned how to speak English, we were already here. Okay? Hello? She's a bipolar schizophrenic. Oh, my God. She's off her meds on her Instagram live stream 5 weeks ago, and nobody did anything. They just ignored it. You know what, Tasha? She don't care. Azealia Banks don't care. I gave her my email. I gave her all that. I said, girl, Azealia Banks just need a hug. She need a woman to give her a hug, and I'm gonna be that woman. She needs a hug. She need a big busted woman to give her a hug. She needs to be nestled in the bosoms of some big breasts, because that's I don't know about y'all. That was very confident for me growing up. I don't care nobody say. Hello, that's why I got implants, honey. Hello. To get these big bosoms. It's something comforting about laying in the chest of some big titties. Now, don't ask me what that is, but it's something very confident about that. When a woman with big breasts grab you and then say, it's okay, honey, girl, you can fall asleep. Come on in here. I said it. So she need a woman to hug her. But she said, fuck you. Basically, she said, fuck you, Mystic. Fuck you, bitch. Mm-hmm. Come on here, Tasha. We have to start abusing the I'm African American. Silly Joey, stop it, honey. Don't try to find a connection with the constant, nothing about their culture. And people keep saying, somebody said the Africans love African Americans. I said, bitch, no, what Africans you know? I know a lot of Africans. Uganda, Rwanda, Nigeria. Girl, I know a lot of Africans, and they're not proud of African Americans. Girl, they're like, what? Why is she wearing a dashiki? What? Matter of fact, I saw a video online where a black person was wearing a dashiki, and an African person said, "Where are you from? What country are you from?" And they were like, "America." But yeah, what part of Africa are you from though? Because I see you wearing a dashiki. And the guy was like, I don't know, but I feel connected to the motherland. Girl, that motherfucker's like, see this shit I be talking about right here. They claim it's something that's not their own. And that's where I think a lot of issues stem from with Black Americans. I think that's where a lot of the sicknesses come from. And y'all can tell whatever the fuck y'all want to tell me, but I'm telling you what I feel spiritually. I think a lot of things that are going on generationally are going on because a lot of you are not really wanting to do the research on where your roots really come from. And your ancestors who've been on this land for thousands of years are not happy with the fact that you're trying to acknowledge something that's not you. That's like the Cambodian, the Laotian, and the Thai. Oh, I'm Khmer. Girl, maybe back in the day you're from Khmer, girl, but you're from a whole nother tribe, girl. Your family's from Thailand. So, girl, then you're gonna start seeing bitches fall off the face of the earth. And let me talk about this right now, because now we're getting to the spiritual stuff. Diabetes is patriarchal. Heart disease is matriarchal. Blood is matriarchal. When there is something with the heart and the blood, metaphysically, that is lineage. Black people, and even if white people ate the way that Black people ate, they still will not have these problems. Black folks still have the highest risk of getting heart disease, which tells them that the heart is broken. They have the highest numbers when it comes to hypertension, which tells them that there's something with the bloodline. But y'all can sit here and you can say that, well, the numbers are dropping. Show me the proof that since Umar Johnson and all these so-called Black conscious people have come forward on YouTube and on these mediums, on these platforms, oh, come and get your healing. Show me that once you got the physical healing or the spiritual healing, the physical has fallen in. Because if you have connections with your roots, the physical elements will fall away. If you're suffering from diabetes, that goes into father. If you have father issues that was worked out, then you will see your diabetes reverse. If you had issues with your mother, right, and the heart starts to have problems, you will see that reverse, right? You will see that reverse. So like I said, I want to see physical proof that these people that are Black conscious, that are giving a healing to Black folks, are actually healing Black folks. Because it's not just about getting the information. And we can even talk about how dormant genes work as well. When the genes are dormanted and you give those genes information, that information activates those genes. So you have strands of DNA that's supposed to block out hypertension, diabetes, all strokes, all the good stuff. When these cells are activated or the information is given to these cells, right? Because now we're talking about DNA, we're talking about RNA now. When this information is given to the cells, these dormant cells are now activated to where you're like, oh, wait, hold up. I just eradicated diabetes in my family. Or my whole generational family, we suffered from hypertension. I'm the first one to not get it at my age, whatever. You will see that. And like I said, that's what I want to motherfucking see. Because I know people right now, we're going to be totally honest here, who eat totally healthy and they're still sick. Can we talk about it for a minute? Can we talk about that for a minute, honey? Can we talk about that for a minute? There's people that are eating all the greens you can give them. They're drinking all the shakes you can give them. Look at Dr. Dick Gregory. Right? Is he a doctor? Or we're going to call him Baba Dick Gregory out of respect. Dick Gregory died of a heart, something with his heart. He ate healthy, y'all. He drank green shakes. And that man still passed away with a heart ailment. So if you're not awakened, I'm hoping that you become awakened, honey. It's not about what you put in your body, it's about the spiritual shit behind it as well. So once you figure out what your family is and where it comes from and how to nurture that bloodline, that's when your health is going to change. That's when you're going to see a shift in your health. But as long as you allow the sicknesses of your family, the disconnection, the dysfunction, the I hate this, I dislike that, I don't know where we come from, I don't even care to know where we come from. As long as you keep acknowledging that you're African and not Aboriginal, now you're going to have shit going on with you. You're going to keep having shit happening to you. Shit going to keep going down with you. And going even into women. You know, why women are suffering from this a lot? Because you start all this. You are the root of all this. You are the life giver. Okay, you're still affected by bummy ass motherfucking niggas. You're still sleeping with niggas who mean you no good. You still befriending people who mean you no good. So now what you're doing is you're taking in these energies and you're killing these cells off, right? I think it's called apoptosis. Then you're having children and you're feeding that energy even more because now it's in your children. So even if you were to change yourself and your body, now you got to also change your children because now those cells are in them. So that's why women are highly affected by this. Heart disease, cancers, and even we got the autoimmune disease called HIV. Women are being affected by this more because women are opening themselves too much to motherfuckers who mean them no good. And I mean that with the honest, most sincere part of my heart. Honey, stop fucking with people who don't fuck with you, women. Stop dealing with men who are bummy ass fucking ain't got shit but addicted to slanging you. And watch what happened with those stats. Watch those stats go down and the opposite side are going to go up. Come on in here. So you're not ready for that. You're not ready for that. We're going to play these games all day. We can do it all day, honey. We can play these games all day. All these African Americans messed up, but why are you calling yourself two continents, one which you've never been to? I never said the term African American because it's not like white people are referred to. I say that. European American, I say that, Queen of Plants. Honey. And they be like, well, the white people don't got to say that because they brought us here from another country. How about this? How about this? If that was true and they brought y'all in from another country, right? Let's just say this. Then who allowed them in the country to even take you? I really want to know the answer. Who allowed them in to take y'all? And then if it was the Africans, then why are you still claiming them? That's just another quick question. I ain't claiming. No, if I feel like Africans sold African Americans to white people, girl, I'm not fucking with you Africans. Fuck you too. I don't feel that way though, so I don't gotta say fuck you to them. I love Africans, honey. Come on in here. Come on in here, Lady K. Most slaves are brought here from Europe, slave masters. You said it right, Julie. Benjamin Franklin said it, honey. Benjamin Franklin said it, honey. When the white people, oh, come on in here, Julie. Now we talk about some history here. When the Europeans, because not all Europeans are Caucasian. See, that's what they got y'all thinking. Just like not all slave masters were Caucasian. Okay, so they actually had black Englishmen. Okay, so when they were going over there to collect those Africans, and this is one of the stories, they had people that looked like you to tell you, come with us and you have a better future. Okay, they were not talking, by the way. They were signing, just so you know. Sign language was the first language to ever be spoken, okay? So they were signing to these people. Come with us. We give you better life, okay? So the blacks said, oh, my God, they're going to give us better life. What we going to do? Okay, then you have the intermediate niggas. Get on the ship, y'all. You're going to have a better life. Yay! Girl, bye. So that would be the real true T-Tory there. But they did have black Englishmen in Europe before any slavery started. Okay? Before any slavery started, honey, they had black Englishmen. Okay? Nobody ready to hear that, though. Just like they had black slave owners. But y'all still out here mad about white people and shit. I think somebody even said, too, I think a comedian guy said, too, that he wished his ancestors would have picked their own cotton. And I'm just like, they did, though. Maybe you didn't know that. Maybe you didn't know that, but they did, though. There was actually white people that were so upset when they started employing Africans and black people and black Mongolians and black Aboriginals because that's what they said. They were all mixed up. They couldn't tell the Africans from the Aboriginals from the Black Mongolians. You better do your research. When they were employing these people, white folks were losing their jobs. They were losing their jobs at the canneries. They were losing their jobs in the cotton picking, the fields picking cotton, and they were upset. Girl, they wrote something in, y'all. Do your research. They wrote in a letter to the Congress, bitch, saying, motherfuckers, we don't appreciate this. We don't appreciate how you employing these people to come, and now we're out of work. And see, this is where you get old people. This is where you get the poor whites. See, they don't want to talk about that neither. That's why the Queen of England said that white is a state of mind. Because you have white folks who have the power, and you have white folks that the power was taken from. Come on in here. Just like you got black folks that the power who had the power, and you have black folks the power was taken from them. So y'all not ready for that. You not ready for that, bitch. Y'all hit me when y'all ready to have that conversation. We'll talk about it. Okay. Africa wasn't bothered to come find gold and rice in the Americas. I know that's right. That's right. No, we should have retained those Aboriginal gods of ancestors. No shade. I know that's right, King of Sheba. Ow. We need to leave African practices alone. No shade unless you have African spirits with you. Same thing with you white folks in America, honey. Stop fucking with Athena and all that shit, bitch, unless she's over there or they over there with your ass. We said it, honey. Bitch, your blood was shed over here in this country. Keep your ass over here. And we're going to speak truthfully here, too. The European practitioners are not happy with the white Americans neither. Let's not leave y'all out neither, honey. What's good for the goose, good for the gander. The Europeans over there, the Druids and the European magicians over there in London and shit, girl, they're not happy with these white folks in America, girl. The Kentuckians and motherfucking Indianians and Wisconsinians and all this other bullshit, girl. They're not happy with y'all neither. They say, bitch, practice your own magic, bitch. One of the guys out there named Dakota, I think that's his name, Dakota, honey. Them, there, and there. He gonna say that Americans are taking on the African stuff because they don't have no magic, because there was a fire back in the day that destroyed all the artifacts. And I said, motherfucker, you need to start reading more books and stop listening to what people motherfucking tell you. Because that's the case. How do people over there in Europe still practicing European magic? Let's talk about Budapest and shit. Are y'all ready for that? I don't think y'all ready for that. How does the Budapest, the Hungarian people, right, from Hungary, how are they still practicing their authentic magic if that was the case, bitch? If that was the motherfucking case. Huh? Bitch. Fuck about it here. Fuck about that. Get about here with your stupid shit, girl. They go to the botanicas and they practice the African stuff because we don't really have no magic. And that's why they do it. Well, African Americans don't either, honey. So I guess y'all got that in common. They don't got no magic neither, girl. They out here borrowing everybody else's magic but they own, honey. They couldn't tell me a god of America. Can y'all tell me what's an American god name? Hello? Can y'all tell me, can y'all give me an American god name and I'll leave y'all alone? This is to the African American spiritualists out there. If you're gonna call yourself American, can you give me the gods that were here before the Congos, the gifts of Congos came? Can you give me the god's name before you even got into knowing exactly what the word God even meant? Can you break it down for me? I'll wait. Come on here. Fuck her. Right, Juju, I'm not an African American. I feel like Zila has been through more than what she says. She has, honey. Oh, you hyped me up, Julie. You better calm it all down. Back to work. Bye, Rico. I know Rico, I'm getting out of hand. Excuse me, Rico. I love Dane too, honey. Yes, honey. He's sexy. Too bad he married, honey. Ew. Hey, Dane. How you doing, Daddy? Ew. Anyway, she is sickening. She's very sickening. She's sick in her head. I love Zila, but I just feel as if she needs to take a break from music and work on her mental health and medical issues. She has amazing music, no shade. She does. I love her. I got all her albums, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Google Music, honey. Hello? Girl, I got all of her albums, darling. Hello? Hello? Okay. So she's definitely musically talented, but she do need a break. She needs to go ahead and she needs to come over here to the Golden Awakening 888 event in Vegas. I'm going to extend the invitation. And she needs to go ahead and make her way on over there. And she needs mama to help her. She needs mama to come on in there and to console her. Okay, I want to be her counselor. Okay, I want to help console her. We're gonna do some Reiki stuff. We're gonna do some massage therapy. We're gonna do some Reiki healing. We're gonna do some crystal healing. We're gonna do some tonics and tinctures based on her blood type and all the good stuff. We're gonna do all the good stuff, right? So yes, honey. Thank you, Joey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. I'm not being weird, but big breasted women are amazing at hugs. I feel healed after. Me too. Queen of Plants. Well, now since I got my own, I can't really hug other big breasted women. We could side hug. We could side hug, sis. Two big breasted women can't really hug each other. I mean, you got a side hug. They don't. Because motherfuckers don't know themselves. That's what it is. It's that. I feel connected to my parents' culture because they are immigrants and I'm first generation. But eventually my children will be a part of a new cultural lineage if they choose to live here. I know that's right, Queen of Plants. Well, they will always be connected to your ancestors, though. And that's the beautiful part about it is they will always be connected to your ancestors. And you being first generational in America, you can still practice the powers here and the powers there. Come on in here. Come on in here. And they got a lot of powerful spirits out there, honey. Oh, yes. They had a very powerful hermaphrodite spirit, in fact, over there in your region that your people come from, Queen of Plants. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful goddess, honey. Yes. Very tall, very sexy. Yes, honey. Come on in here. Yes, honey. I agree. She do need a hug. Come on in here, eclectic. She need a hug, honey, huh? We all can use a hug every now and then. Yes, honey. Yes, Mr. Drake, you got to nurture the bloodline. Come on in here. Do you think that true witch's blood is in your... I can use a hug every now and then. Yes, honey. Yes, Mr. Drake, you got to nurture the bloodline. Come on in here. Do you think that true witch's blood is in your... Send me an email. I would love for us to have a debate, whatever it is that they want to have. I'm here for it, bitch. Spirituality or witchery is not for everyone. Everyone don't have that ability. Everyone is not connected to that. Okay, so spiritual lineage, and once again, we talk about physical and we talk about spiritual. So your physical tribe is your bloodline and your spiritual tribe is your spiritual connections. Sometimes they can cross paths and your grandmother could be your spiritual guide, right? She could be the person that's meant to usher in your spirituality and your physicality, right? And then sometimes not even your grandmother, but sometimes your mother only. So I think that people got the term generational witch mixed up. They will say, well, my grandmama was a witch. Okay, what kind of witch was your grandmama? Was she just a rebellious spirit and she read books on spirituality and that's to make her a lineage witch? Or was she actually connected to some spirits and knew how to utilize those spirits? Because see, now we're talking about some real stuff here. Okay, so I don't think that a lot of people who have physical connections to witchery is actually, in fact, witches. As we talked about before, even with now, a lot of people became witches at 40 years old. We won't say no names, but before they were 40, they never did no spells, they never did no hex, they never did no cleanses, they never gave no offerings to no spirits. Now, mysteriously, after they went to jail and then got out of jail, all of a sudden they witches. You see what I mean? So when they have children, their children want to do witchcraft. Are they lineage witches now too? Okay. So I think that it's definitely spiritual bloodline crossed only. And I think one way of knowing that you're really, really in tune with spirituality, or you're actually a witch, if you want to go there and call it that name, is that you've always craved spirituality. You always felt different from everyone else. You never fit in with no one else, right? You've always sought after spiritual stuff. You've always had spiritual gifts, okay? You've always had spiritual hunches, right? And that's just my belief on that. And those are just three things that I know right off the bat, if that is really your tea. Now, if you wait, like I said, until you're 40 years old to all of a sudden question if you're a witch or not, you're more than likely not a witch, okay? You're more than likely not a spiritualist. Okay, if you done worse for society, like fuck up the prison system and shit, you're more than likely not a witch. You're more than likely not. If you're good at, contaminating the environment and spirit didn't come through and tell you not to cash that check that had no money in it, then you're probably not a witch, sis. Like for real, no shade. Yeah, you're probably not. And then also taking care of your body. If your body is sick, Spirit wants you to be a functioning, happy, healthy person. Spirit will come in and say, sweetie, you need to take care of your lymphoma. Sweetie, you need to take care of your hypertension, because if those arteries and vessels break, sis, you're not gonna be here to do no spiritual work. So they're going to be there to heal you, right? And to help you. So that's the thing too, where I think too, is that if you have all these sicknesses and yet you deal with spirit, why is spirit not giving you insight? And that's not a dish a shade on anybody, but I've always been curious to know that if there are sicknesses and ailments within your body, why spirit are not giving you the antidote to heal and help that? And then on the flip side, what gave you the power to help other people if you're suffering from stuff? So, like I said, everyone cannot be witches. Some people are meant to seek after help from other people. Some people are self taught. And I don't think you can be a self taught spiritualist. I think that if you are really what you say you are, you need people that have bigger and greater power to come in and channel that into you. That's what the term initiation means. Initiation means to bring in, right? So, an initiative, right, or someone who initiates you, right, come in and they have the energy, they have the fire that you want. So they said, I'm going to channel this energy to you, sister or brother, so you can also be likeliness. So, bitch, they send it to you. That whole self-taught shit, girl, you a book witch. Okay? No cut in. You're a book witch. You ain't no real witch. You're a book witch, honey. You're a real witch, girl. Show me. Show me, honey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Now, Wiccans, on the other hand, I think anybody could be Wiccan. Now, there's no cut in on that. I'm not cutting in. You know, God bless America and the knowledge that has come in. Anybody could be a Wiccan, but not all Wiccans are witches and not all witches are Wiccans. Let's get that under control here, okay? So anybody could become Wiccan. That means that you can definitely be a self-taught witch when it comes to Wiccan, or self-taught Wiccan. Yes, you can. Because, of course, with Wiccan, it's about really what you know and what you do actively. Okay? And there's no cuttings on anybody who's a Wiccan out there. I'm just saying, girl, there's bigger, better, powerful magic out there, girl, that you need to get your hands on. And you cannot get your hands on if you're not initiated into something. Just period, point blank. You don't have to be initiated, okay? But it pays off, okay? And sometimes initiations cost money, okay? Okay, let's talk about it. Sometimes it costs a lot of money. Sometimes you're blessed to get a way in and you don't really have to pay. You know, it is what it is. But sometimes that you do got to drop a few $100s, a few $1000s. Yes, you do. And of course, bitch, it's worth it. Okay. So, like I said, that's what it comes down to. Okay. Okay. So the ones who say that anybody can be a witch, they're lying. Okay. They're wannabes. They want it so bad. Come on in here, the regular nonsense. How you doing, girl? Yes, honey. Miss, I swear they watch Sabrina. Not everyone's a servant of Hecate. Oh, come on in here. Come on in here. Uncle Sam, come on in here, Joan Dillon. Literally, Americans established a goddess named Columbia. I know that's right. And can you give us some insight on Columbia? Oh, now we talking. So was this goddess Columbia part man, part woman? Or what was she? We want to be educated on this because, you know, we even say that Lady Liberty is all woman, but we all know that Lady Liberty is a nigga at the bottom and a bitch at the top. Y'all can't take that shit, girl. Y'all can't take it, honey. Yes, honey. Y'all can't take that, girl. I know that's right. Come on, first generation regular nonsense. Yes, honey. Come on for the first generations. Damn, I can only venerate North American spirits. Mm. Well, listen, if an African come over to you, King of Sheba, you definitely could work with those African spirits, honey, because now you got the DNA. Ow! Catch that T right there. Come on in here. Mm-hmm. And also, going into your past lives, okay? What are you connected to from past lives? And do you have valid information for yourself? Okay. My mom's like that, and I take after her, and I definitely felt it when I was younger. I just don't know what it was. I know that's right, honey. You were a hoe. You were a hoe. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Be a hoe, Joe. Ain't no wrong with that. No, I'm fine. Wiccans are the bottom of the totem pole. No shade. Yeah, ain't no shade, girl. Anybody can be a Wiccan, honey. What you got to take the Wiccan's oath? Is that what they said, honey? What is the Wiccan's oath? Am I saying that right? Wiccan's oath or Wiccan's what is it? Is it Wiccan's we read? Huh? Is it the wicked? Yeah, it is. It's the wicked read. Anybody who repeats after me, you are now a wicked. Are you ready? Bide within the law you must, in perfect love and perfect trust. Live you must and let to die. Fairly take and fairly give. For tread the circle thrice, about to keep unwelcome spirits out. To bind the spell well every time. Let the spell be said in rhyme. Light of eye and soft of touch. Speak you little, listen much. Honor the old ones in deed and name. Let love and light be our guides again. Dear soul, dear soul, go by the waxen moon, chanting out the joyful tune. See, that's something I want to stop here too. There's a spiritualist out there who claim to be connected to African, and she try to rhymes with her spells. Oh, the spell has to rhyme. That's what the Wiccan read says, honey. Wiccan say it has to rhyme because it gets you in tune. Honey, you don't got to rhyme, bitch. Let me show you, girl. Let me show you a spell that don't need to be rhymed. And it'll fuck a bitch up. Hello? Okay. Like the eye and stuff of touch. Speak you little, listen much. Honor the old ones indeed in name. Let love and light be our guides again. Dice still go by the waxen moon, chanting out the joyful tune. Winter shins go when the moon doth wane, and the werewolf howls by the dread wolf's bane. When the lady's moon is new, kiss the hand to her times two. When the moon rides at her peak, then your heart's desires seek. Heed the north wind's mighty gale, lock the door and trim the sail. When the wind blows from the east, expect the new and set the feast. When the wind comes from the south, love will kiss you on the mouth. When the wind whispers from the west, our hearts will find peace and rest. 9 woods in the cauldron go, burn them fast and burn them slow. Birch in the fires go to represent what the lady knows. Oak in the forest towers with might. In the fire, it brings the gods insight. Warwin is a tree of power, causing life and magic to flower. Willows at the water's side stand ready to help us to the summerland. That don't rhyme. Hawthorn is burned to purify and to draw fairy to your eye. Hazel, the tree of wisdom and learning, adds its strength to the bright life burning. White are the flowers of apple trees that bring us apples of fertility. Grapes grow upon the vine, giving us both joy and wine. Third does mark the evergreen to represent immortality seen. Elder is the lady tree, burn it not or cursed you'll be. 4 times the major Sabbaths, mark in the light and in the dark. As the old year starts to wane the new, oh, it's just too long. We ain't doing that bullshit. We ain't doing that bullshit, girl. Hello? No tea, no shade. No tea, no shade, girl. If you know that, you're a witch. Come on in here, Wiccan. You're a Wiccan bitch. Hold on. Hello?
Hey, what's up? How are you?
Listen, you always blow me up. What's going on? Like, what is it about me that you like so much?
How did I blow you up? I just called.
Yeah, but you called me yesterday. You called me the day before that, and I'm just like, damn. Can you send a text?
Okay, so I'm blowing you up because I tried to what the hell?
Yeah, because you keep calling me, and I'm like, bruh. Like, listen, can you text
No,
me?
because you told me 4:30 to 5:30 or something, but I was gonna tell you I'm just getting off work. There's no way to come see you.
No, I'm not seeing you. No, I'm doing work right now. I'm doing spiritual work, honey. Ain't nobody coming over. I'm busy.
What about later today?
Ain't no time today. Mm-mm.
No time. So what? Just a video chat?
That's right. You gonna pay for that snap when you send that over. $20 for 10 minutes when you sending it over, honey.
Okay, I'm gonna be home in 30 minutes.
Okay, I can't do 30. Let's do an hour.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, I'll call you within an hour.
Okay.
All right.
He think he come over, but you ain't come to my house. Nibble. You ain't come to my motherfucking house, honey. Keep your ass over there. He likes to blow me up. Get this motherfucker called me 4 times yesterday. I said, "Q, blow him up and block your ass." He texted me this. Oh, he called me this morning at 9 o'clock. Text me, called me, text me. Now he calling again. Motherfucker. That's right. Who y'all gonna tag team? Right, go away, Bugaboo. Yeah, through Columbus. See, this why you be careful with love spells, and y'all. Can we talk about it for a minute? This is why you got to be careful with love spells and stuff, honey, because you will get everybody. You'll get Tom, Dick, and Harry. You want to do spells? Come to me, Daddy. Come to me times 3. Yeah, bitch, they'll start knocking on that door, chasing you, following you. I told you I witnessed an accident. A guy was trying to chase me down, honey. Girl, this was like 3 years ago. Girl, tried to chase me down. Girl, he did that U-turn. I guess he turned that corner so hard that girl he ended up hitting that little what do they call it, divider? Fucked his car up, honey. I floored. I said, glue. Oh my God. That's how it. Oh my God. Do y'all know who Tritonic is? Joey, you so great. Come on here, Julie. Stay away from honey, piss, and shit. Okay? Y'all got to pinky promise me. No honey, piss, or shit. Okay? Pinky promise. No honey, piss, or shit. No honey, piss, or shit. Okay? Okay, Julie? No honey, piss, or shit. Okay? Okay. Oh, look at Joey. Joey still want little. Joey and King of Sheba. Oh no, You gotta promise me no. Oh my God, y'all are killing me. Oh shit. Oh my God. Y'all are killing me tonight. Oh my God. Last time I did a nigga almost killed. What happened? Oh girl. I'm telling you. What kind of clients you got? What kind of clients you got, Joey? Right. Are we Dr. Seuss regular nonsense? The Psalms are powerful. Yes, they are, honey. We also have the book of Nehemiah. Wait a minute. Hold up. Let me go into my witch's closet, honey. Let me go into my witch's closet. Yo, give me a minute, honey. Hold on, give me a minute. Give me one lovely minute. One more night. Yes. Well, my baby, he think he's going outside. Listen, you're not going to be going outside all day. We have Colossians. We have the book of Isaiah. We have Galatians. We have the book of Numbers. We have the book of Psalms. We got the book of Matthew. We got the book of Ecclesiastes. We got the book of Jonah. We got the book of Kings, the book of Exodus, the 2 Corinthians, and Acts. And these are just examples of spells. Very powerful spells, too, in fact. Very powerful spells. During the Golden Awakening, we're actually going to use some of these spells. But anyway, very powerful spells, honey. Throughout that whole Bible. Ow. Oh, my God. Come on in here. Y'all are killing me today. Well, listen, ain't coming to my house. How about, can I come over? Mm-mm. The book of Numbers. Come on in here. Yes, honey. Listen, I've just seen drier than a Sahara Desert lately. Ow! Listen, Julie, ain't no pee, it ain't no shit, okay? You gotta promise me. No shit, no pee. You'll only use rose oil and olive oil. Okay? You gotta promise. Um, um, um. It says unable to connect to chat. Girl, listen, y'all. It's time for us to end this chat. Because they hate it, honey. YouTube can't take it, girl. Listen. Listen, you guys. You guys ain't gonna be able to type. Listen, y'all. I'm gonna go. It was nice chatting with you all. Thank y'all for stopping in here. All of you people, all of yous. Joey, Julie, Regular Nonsense, King of Sheba, Tritonic, Lady K, TC, Eclectic, Tasha, Joan, Shamika, Larry, Rico, Queen of Plants, King of Sheba. Yes, honey. Yellow Joy. Come on in here. All of y'all, honey. Listen, I'm so glad that we did this reading on um, Lisa Left Eye. I really wanted to see what was going on around her death, and we got the answers that we motherfucking needed. Okay. I will be coming back because, of course, I want to do another reading on what's her name? Anyway, I won't say it. I won't say it on here. So listen, y'all. Love and light. Check out the blog spot, the description. The links are in the description box. twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. Twospiritmystic.blogspot.com. 28spiritmystic at gmail.com. You also have the Golden Awakening Triple 8 event, LV Golden 888 at gmail.com. And like I said, honey, you still got time. We still got time, honey. Come on in here. Until the next time, you guys, love and light. Yes, honey. Have a good day, y'all. I don't know why they messed up the chat like that. We were having a good conversation. Maybe because I said no pee and no poop. Oh my God, they mad. Ooh, we can't say pee or poop up in here? Girl, bye. Bye, everybody.